Tomorrow's the next day. We still have some time to catch up. By last page, I mean the last page where you ask them to write down the schools. Or in case of Alloy, you repeat the schools back to them. That's considered the last page. Now, if you verify everything, they still accept it, but they absolutely want you to read out the last page. It's very important to them, especially to the schools. So please do that. You can even tell the people that, you're required to say this, or if they just, hang around with you there. What else? Now. No. What else we have? Oh. I want to know for the newer people, I want to reiterate again that the postings are per lead, not per school. There's a lot of you thinking that if you did three school posting, it's 3 leads. It's not 3 leads, it's only 1 lead. A lot of people, a lot of agents still not selecting the last 3 boxes when doing transfers. Please do so. The transfer automatically rejected when these 3 boxes are not selected. So don't get upset when you're not getting credits for any transfers. If you're not selecting these boxes, and if you tell me they are selected, I will show you on the report where it exactly shows when it's selected or not. Because if selected right now, it does not mean it will be selected on the next call. So every call, you need to but to make sure that these 3 boxes are selected. Make sure. Again, the transfers are between the hours of 11 p.m. and 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Okay? Because a lot of people are still asking me why at 7:30 it's telling me that you cannot transfer anymore. Remember that the hours for transfers are 11 to 7. Top 2 boxes should not be selected, and if they are, you get a lot of numbers you don't care about. So do unselect them. It will be easier for you. Alright, I'll take some questions now. The best way to keep track of how many transfers you're doing for the day is to just have a notepad next to you and just put a 1 as soon as you have a transfer. And then at the end of the day, just count them off. And if you want to ask me at the end of the day, sure, I will tell you how many I'm showing on my screen also. When the Alloy screen comes up, right away close it, exit out right away, and reopen it from the front page. See on the front page there is a link called Show Alloy Educational Posting. Don't worry about the other 2s, you're not going to see those 2. So as soon as you close this form, reopen it by clicking on this link. Okay, and that will give you a lot of options. They updating the old posting page again, and they're choosing the end of the month to do it. Last time it took 4 days, I believe, to update it. They did not give us ETA, but I will keep you guys posted. When they tell us that it's going to be back up. They're adding more schools and they're updating the form, and they're doing it at the end of the month because at the end of the month more schools allocations are done, so they choose to use this time to update their form. No, you're actually looking for the major that they asked you for it. But as you know, in reality in life, when you find a school or any college next to you, it doesn't just offer business classes. It offers all variety of different college degrees and programs. So all you're trying to do is locate any kind of schools and then see if those schools offer the majors that these people are looking for. If they're not, obviously you're not going to select it. But if they are, then you're going to just apply those people for those programs. And most colleges will have the programs that you need. Searching for two different subjects is the same way as you did in Campus Corner. First you go into one subject, then you follow through all the way to the end, then you close it down after the last page, and you open the form again and you search for another, subject, and you go all the way to the end. Same way. Nothing is different, it's just the form is a little different. Everything else is the same. All the rules are the same, everything is the same except the form. The form is a little bit different. Of course, when it's an incoming call, you still go through the whole script. You just hear, you need to ask them for their name, say thank you for calling me back, and just go through the motions. The same thing as outbound call, but here, except they're just calling you back. They saw the phone number and they're just calling you back from their caller ID. You do the same thing as you do with the outbound calls. Yes, the address, all the information will cross over the second time also. That is why this form was moved into after the verification. That way everything is pre-filled already. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Alloy has more schools than they did before. Before Alloy had about 2,000. This month Alloy has about 3,500 schools. And Campus Corner is also updating their form to add more schools. And I hope for the first 3 weeks you guys noticed that on Campus Corner there was virtually no zip code where no schools were available. Everything was available. Schools were available everywhere. And pretty much that's what we're told Alloy is going to have also. So, guys should push the Alloy as much as possible. Of course. After Campus Corner updates their forms, we will turn back on the Campus Corner, and Alloy will go back in the background as the backup. As you can see here, we're also adding other forms. Media Spike posting form, also very good form. Right now we're just testing it out. Education for career posting, as you see, it doesn't work at all, but we're also testing it out. I'm told that Media Spike posting form is very good. But I will do a separate webinar on it when we're able to use it at all. Any more questions? If you verified all their information, their first name, last name, address, blah, 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 and you already started saying the last page, and they hang up, yes, just, just, the best thing here would be just, say as fast as possible the last sentence, and just post it. Right now we are on Alloy until Campus Corner finishes their update. Campus Corner updates their forms and they pick the end of the month to do it. So we're not switching anything. It's just a different posting form. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but uh, this is the form we're going to be using until Campus Corner finishes their update. When they finish their updates, it will be back to Campus Corner. Anybody else? Questions? When your people, if you did at least 2 days on transfers and you're used to the system, you can start doing posting. I don't understand the question about the no majors come out for the schools. What are you asking, Karen? Anybody else have any questions? Let's see, what else do I have on my list? Do I have any more? Do I have anything else on my list? Obviously, guys, you pretty much know this. If there's online schools and it's on the script, you must ask the person. See here, must ask the person degree format, online or campus, or it doesn't matter. You must ask them if they're okay enrolling them or submitting their information to online schools. Anybody else, guys? How often do we get new data? What do you mean by that? Every day we upload new data into the system. We do not use legacy leads. We use fresh leads, and new leads are uploaded every day into the program, into the system. Anybody else? Now, I am recording this webinar so we can have a record for others of Alloy posting form. I will post this webinar on YouTube, and I will send out the link to everybody. When asking them when they want to start, you're not supposed to lead them, but if they don't answer right away, you can say within the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Remember, the posting accepts up to a year. So as long as they say within a year, you're still good. You can keep going. Anybody else? Anybody else? Campus Corner will be available as soon as they're finished updating it. Last time it took about 4 or 5 days. They didn't give us ETA now, but we're not expecting it to be available anytime sooner. So figure 4 to 5 days. We're gonna be on Alloy posting form. Alloy form has about the same amount of colleges available. It's just a matter of getting used to it. And I suggest everybody try it and push it and,